Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 25 of the Battleship Brawl Season 4 tournament. This episode we have the Slapdash by a nickel continuing its march through the ranks. It's doing fairly well, actually doing really well with 4 wins and only 1 loss at this point. Its opponent today is the GIV April Showers by Mr. Nuclealizer, which is a very unconventionally shaped hull ship. Not a normal looking battleship, but I still think it looks pretty cool. I do like the basic design. I personally, it's actually got, you can actually go inside it in here. Beauty is only skin deep. Okay, that's good, Nuke. Good job. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, that made my day. Yep, there's one on that side too. Oh, I'm gonna be laughing about that one all day. Oh man. Oh wow, that is an absolute bank of propellers back here. Just look at all of them. That's a ton of props. Are those, oh yeah, those are JBGs. See, Nuke has the turrets start out. They don't rest in a straight position. They just kind of spawn in at an angle. Got this double-hulled pontoon shape. Probably has pretty decent armor, I would imagine. It's a little hard to tell without going into build mode and propping everything open, but I imagine it does. It's very flat. I hope it has good deck armor, because otherwise it's gonna like get wrecked by plunging fire. But we will see. We will see here shortly, because while the hull shape is different and interesting, there's not a whole lot of detail to it, is what I was going to say earlier before I got distracted and started laughing at that sign. I mean, you got these pipes acting as railings, and that's basically it when it comes to the detail. The rest is hull shaping. It's very nice hull shaping. Like, I like it. It's very different and unusual, but still looks nice. It looks like something that could theoretically exist. Kind of almost looks like it belongs more in space than on the ocean, but, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and find the Slapdash there, get into position, and we'll see how this battle goes. Slapdash immediately firing, as usual, which will probably miss because the April Showers by Mr. Nuclealizer is probably going to accelerate out of the way. Yep, it moved forward and turned, and that was that. Slapdash taking some big hits in the rear there. I think those turrets just got knocked out. The rear one took some barrel damage, or lost a barrel, and the quintuple one took some barrel damage, but otherwise seems functional. The April Showers is actually fast enough that it is moving out of the rear quintuple turret's arc and making it untarget periodically. Oh, but the April Showers is another ship using the stop and go tactic. Well, took a hit to the front there, but that's basically nothing. The Slapdash down to 94%, while the April Showers is slow at 99.7. Taking some hits to the deck. Those shells are getting awfully close to hitting those turrets. Looks like, yep, it just got repaired though. I was gonna say that they lost a gun there on one of the turrets, but it was repaired. It came back. Meanwhile, Slapdash is getting hit pretty hard, down to 92%, while the April Showers is at 98. I don't know if this rear turret here is disabled or if the April Showers is just out of its arc again. taking some big shots. Its front cannons are still doing fairly well though. Wait, what? Oh, those are severed barrels, but they haven't fallen off because I think they're touching. The barrels are actually touching each other, so they still have an anchor point and they don't fall off. Well, at least not until the turret gets hit like that and loses all of its guns and is just basically destroyed. Slapdash is down to 88%. April Shower still at 98%. Ooh, taking another hit to a turret there. Another hit to the turret there. The April Showers is definitely making it rain. And it is a fairly difficult to hit ship. It's very low. A, it's very low profile. B, it does the stop and go maneuvering. C, as you can tell, it can actually turn pretty damn sharp. And all of those different forms of acceleration make it, plus being a small target to hit in the first place, are proving to make the April Showers quite a target for the Slapdash's gunners to hit. That's gonna be a hit though. But it didn't even knock off a block. Wow. That was a really, really, really bad angle for the shell to be hitting at. So it didn't do much kinetic damage, and then the explosive wasn't enough to get through anything. You can see the April Showers is in a turn again, so all of these shells are going to go over it. Very powerful design here. It is quite difficult to hit if you aren't fast enough to keep the distance. If it outruns you, it controls the engagement like this, I think you're in trouble. Ooh, that was a decent shot. Knocked out a gun, but it has, you know, 15 more. It's not too worried about losing a single barrel there. Meanwhile, the Slapdash seems to have gone dead in the water. Oh, or maybe not. It just looked like it did for a second there. But I think it was still moving. That or repaired, just as I said it. It looks like only the rearmost turret on the Slapdash here is even able to try and fire, but the April Showers is making it difficult to even get it in the firing arc because it's so fast. You can see it's got a pretty sharp angle. Yeah, the Slapdash needs to turn to be able to bring the April Showers back into its arc. Like the Slapdash is trying to close the distance, but whenever it does get close, the April Showers just turns away and extends the distance again. It is quite fast. Oh, and it even uses that stop and go motion, or at least it did right there, to basically do a 3-point turn and get an even sharper turn going. It started backing up, turning in one direction, then it goes forward and turns the other direction. That is some nasty maneuvering there. It's going to be very difficult to hit if you're not fast enough to keep up with it. Now the Slapdash is dead in the water. And there we are, folks. That is the end of round one, with the Slapdash barely surviving at 56%. The April Showers at 96.4%, so that is a clear, dominant victory for the April Showers. We'll go ahead and get this restarted. Get the ships back into position. Let's go ahead and just get them spawned in so I can actually see them to get them in position. And then we will get this underway and see how this goes. The April Showers quite dominant in round 1. Clear victory. We will see how round 2 goes for it. Slapdash's initial volley missing, as it tends to, and those shells are going clearly right for that quintuple barrel turret there. I can't tell. Oh, well. No, they didn't actually go for it. It looks like they hit the side of the ship amidships there. Did no damage whatsoever to the guns, but plenty to the hull. Ooh. Those shells are just getting so close to those turrets. The Slapdash cannot afford to lose guns. It's already having... Oh, look at that. The April Shower is dodging a shell with its stopping maneuver there. Dodged a whole bunch of that volley. Those shells are going to come in pretty good, though. Oh! Oh, man, that was really close. That actually... It looked like it went through the turret there a little bit, but I don't think it actually did. Oh. Guns on the April Shower is taking a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. Let's go check on the Slapdash. Oh, that quintuple barrel turret got nailed in the back here, and that, I think the triple barrel also just got slammed pretty hard. Can't tell because there's so much smoke because... I don't know. It's a bit excessive. Oh, those shells look like they're going... No, they're still heading towards the rear of the Slapdash. Hammering it pretty hard. Oh, those are heading towards the front. That front turret taking a couple of hits. Man, oh, jeez. I'm actually surprised that turret didn't take more damage. It only lost one barrel from that, and I don't even think it fully lost it. It might still be functional. The Slapdash has some impressively durable turrets. Like, they can take a couple of hits without dying rather consistently. Uh-oh. Well, there goes that. It took one too many hits there. But still... It's actually fairly impressive. Oh, but now the Slapdash only has the forward quintuple-barreled gun to fight with. Oh, wait. That... Oh. Okay, so the turret cannot rotate to aim at the enemy, but the barrel is so short that it can shift to the side to fire. So that makes me think that the local weapon controller on the turret has been damaged or destroyed. The one on the gun, the firing piece, is still alive. That's interesting. I don't think we've ever seen a firing piece continue to fight when the turret is disabled like that before. At least not at that steep an angle. Definitely not at that steep an angle. I mean, if the enemy ship sailed right in front of the gun, that'd be one thing, but... April Shower's taking a hit to the rear there. Another hit. But it doesn't... Oh, this is like... There's nothing in here, is there? There's nothing important in that. All the important bits are in the center here. Which with its tendency... Oh, this gun took a big hit there. That was a big shot. That did a lot of damage. Oh yeah, it's definitely got some heavy damage in there, but it still has a functional gun. Front of the April shower is taking a bit more damage, but I think that's again just hull to absorb damage without actually affecting the combat capability of the ship. To damage, you actually damage the April showers in a meaningful way, you need to get through this armor here, which that last shell did. It blew a hole in the deck there. April shower is losing quite a few guns, taking a bit more damage this time, but Slapdash has taken more. Poor Slapdash is pretty heavily. Oh jeez, it's damn near cut in half here. But it still has at least 4, if not all 5 of the quintuple-barreled guns on this front turret functioning, if not, if not at 100%, they're functioning. Yep, I think I just saw that. Oh my God, I can't see anything. This like really shortened barrel there, I think, fired just a moment ago. The Slapdash did a much better job of taking out some of the April shower's guns this time around. It does not have it anywhere near as much firepower to fight back with as it did in the first round. Like, these two turrets are basically destroyed. And these two are, damaged, but operable. Yeah, without the repairs, the Slapdash is actually gaining some ground on the hit point front. But will it be enough is the question. It's only got 4 minutes to make up that ground. It is doing much, much better this time around. I think those fragments from the Slapdash are actually helping it out a lot here, able to hit the barrels and strip off some parts when it otherwise wouldn't be able to. Oh, another hole blown in the deck there. I imagine getting that deck armor destroyed is very dangerous for the April showers. Oh, direct hits to those, well, maybe not direct hits, but very close hits on these turrets. The April showers is running out of guns rather quickly here. Slapdash is actually landing consistent hits. Has closed the gap to only a 9% lead for the April showers. And this front turret is still same condition it was when I checked it a moment ago. The April showers it does not seem like its individual guns are particularly powerful. There's just, 4 of them grouped up, so when they land all together, they do tons of damage. I mean, they're not weak, they're just not, I think the Slapdash's guns individually are more powerful. As evidenced by them having a similar armament, but the Slapdash is doing more damage. That was really lucky that shell hit the heavy armor plating on the top there and ricocheted. But oh, now the turret's disabled. I think that last shell got in here and hit something important. The April showers. Oh, it popped off completely. It is only a 4%, only a like 3.7% lead for the April Showers now. If the Slapdash can knock off a couple more turrets, it might actually be able to pull off a win here. Otherwise, it's going to be a draw. I don't think the April Showers has any more weapons to fight with. I think all of its guns are offline. But it is going into super dodgy mode. Evading a ton of shells all of a sudden. It hasn't been doing this for a while. Now all of a sudden it decided to start doing it again. And it is quite effective. All of a sudden the Slapdash can't land any hits. No, don't stop there! You're gonna If it had just kept going, it would have completely evaded those shells. Granted, that shell missed because it did that, so I guess either way, same amount of hits. April Showers is not wanting this to turn into a loss. Wants this to be a draw. Doing its best to evade harm. I don't know why it hasn't been doing this the whole, like, it was sailing straight for so long. It took so many hits because of that. And now all of a sudden it decided to be evasive again. I don't know why that is. Oh, the Slapdash is dead in the water. So it must have been keeping pace better. And now the April Showers is able to completely control the engagement because the Slapdash can't move. And there we are. Time is up. That is only a 2.5% difference. That is not enough to call a clear winner. This round is a draw. Round 2 is a draw. So we're going to go ahead and get this restarted. Go to round 3. But do note that the 5% rule is still in effect. Because if this is a draw, then the April Showers will have a win in 2 draws, while the Slapdash has a loss in 2 draws, so that makes the April Showers the winner. So a draw does not result in a draw result for the battle. However, if the Slapdash wins, it does, which, well, I guess we'll just have to do a round 4 at that point. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this started, see how it goes. Slapdash proving that it can hang with the April Showers. It is capable of fighting it. Oh, those shells are much better aimed than the previous ones, but still went over and missed. A lot of it comes down to, I think, this first initial volley from the April Showers. Yeah, there it goes. Heavy damage to the rear weaponry of the Slapdash. That is not good for the Slapdash. That is very, very, very bad news. Almost half of its armament was destroyed in the very first volley by the April Showers. And without those guns to fire back... Oh no, now the front turret's getting slammed. Is this gun still... it's still alive. But with half of its weaponry gone, the Slapdash doesn't have the ability to knock out the April Showers' guns like it did before and make a comeback. At least not as easily. And the longer these guns stay up, the more damage the April Showers will do, the less chance the Slapdash has of pulling off a win. That initial volley was devastating. Like, it may have just decided the match. Again, we see a disabled turret with the Slapdash's guns are just the barrels are just traversing enough to fire despite the turret not aiming. the April showers is still at 99.7% and quickly rising, what damage the Slapdash is doing is not taking long for the repairs of the April showers to get it back under control. Slapdash is knocking off a significant amount of blocks when it's hitting back here, but none of these blocks matter. They're not important. Though I wonder if maybe Slapdash's propellers got damaged in the previous battle, and that's why things happen. But no, as you can, Slapdash, I meant the April showers. But even now, you can see the April showers is not doing its stop and go motion. Which tells me that that is set up based on distance and position, and the Slapdash is capable of staying in a position where the April showers can't do that, at least when it's fully able to maneuver anyway. But it is slowing way down because the damage is causing a lot of drag. Its weapon systems, as mentioned before, were just devastated in that first volley from the April showers. Absolutely devastated. Things are not looking good for the Slapdash this go around. It did not do enough damage to the April showers guns quick enough. So yeah, it proved in the previous round that it can hang with the April showers, and then the April showers turned around and said, yeah, no you can't. You got lucky, punk. But you never know. It's looking very bad for the Slapdash right now, but things can change. Slapdash is not defeated yet. It is on the ropes. Things are not looking up for it. Uh-oh, I think it has lost all of its weapons. Yep, it is. It has no way to fight back anymore, it seems. It's even those barrels that were traversing and firing, like, if they were capable of doing that right now, they'd still be doing it. Because the angle between the ships, it would definitely be firing. Like, even now, like, they're straight, the April showers are straight ahead. So it unfortunately looks like at this point, unless the April showers does something stupid to get itself disqualified, it's definitely looking like the Slapdash is going to suffer its second defeat. And it seems like the Slapdash has lost the ability to turn and has been sailing out of range and is about to get disqualified for fleeing the battle, and there it goes. Detonated nuclear fire for fleeing the battle. I think it lost its ability to turn there. Its JBGs must have been too damaged. So the GIV April Showers by Mr. Nucleazer is victorious in its debut battle. That was definitely a solid win. I don't know if I'd call it a completely dominant win, since it did get drawed. The Slapdash did fight it to a draw in round 2, so, but it's definitely a clear win, definitely that. So thanks for watching, folks. Make sure to check out the description for the Hall of Beauty votes for both of these vessels, and check out the Discord, the Patreon, all that stuff, forum host, roster, so on and so forth. And yeah, I'll see you on the battlefield.